Hi, this is Prasanth Kumar. Today we are doing a sound lab experimental system of software and compiler lab. The experiment name is predictive passing. We are going to write a program in the Java to pass the given string using non-recursive predictive passing for the given grammar. Now, here the aim. Now coming to this is the algorithm for the program, and once this is the sample program for the now. This is the input step, and this is how the input should be given to the program. Now coming to the code, here we can see the packages. Package import java dot and here import.java.buffer and import.java.input-stream-reader, import.java.arraylist, import.java.util-scanner, and class array abstract. Class array abstract with the protected into topic of size public array stack size equals to 20 array equals to new array size top equals to -1 public void push if top plus 1 is greater than or equal to size throw new index out for the borders exceptions if top plus 1 is less than size the array of plus top is equals to I public char pop return array of top minus public void display for int I equals 0 top of I is greater than equal to 0 I minus system.out.println array of I. Now public of class 7 com7 public class com7 here is public static void main string throws exception to the strings and transmits of equals to new string of 20 and size 20 of two array of list is this of alphabets array of list strings alpha buffer reader equals to br equals to new buffer reader input string is equal to system.out.println please enter the number of terminals and alphabets equals to integer dot pass of br.readline system.out.println please enter the number of normal tables here to enter the number of terminals and here to enter the number of non-terminals. Once state set equals to input dot pass. Now the statement is print the number of start non-terminals in the grammar and char dot state equals to br.readline to to char array system.out to enter all the terminals simultaneously. Now string of alphabets equals to new string alphabets for int equals to I is less than 0 I is less than alpha set I plus plus alpha set of I equals to br.readline alphabet is equals to new array list and for int I equals 0 alphabets of I plus 1 alphabets of dot a equals to alphabet dot system.out please enter all the non-terminals simultaneously. Once the string of alphabets equals to new string the state for int equals to I equals to 0 of I of such states alphabets equals to b of readline alpha of means equals to new array state alphabets equal to new array state alpha equals to new array for int equals to I of 0 is less than I is equal to I plus plus alpha dot alphas of I system.out.println for epsilon using at the rate for int I equals 0 s of 0 equals to s plus plus system.out.println enter the rows of the transition table. Now for int int r equals 0 is less than alphabets of r plus string int equals to lb of readline transits the s of r in. For int s equals 0 s states plus s plus 1. For int r equals to 0 r of alphabets alpha r plus plus system.out transition s of r. Coming to system.out.println giving input to the parser the end your input and the system.end your input with the character if not array stack is equal stack new array stack stack push and stack push state 0 and index I equals 0 system.out.println stack state while input char at index equals 0 stack display char chr equals to input char at index system string char 1 equals to plus of input char index into index 1 equals to alphabets of into char 1 into index 2 is equals to alpha dot index of char 2. If transition is good index of 2 and index of 1 equals to null the system.out use the string not accepted then break the statement on system.out.println input characters of enter in transition states with input state string of c equal to transition of index 2 and index 1 the character d is equals to d1 to top array front for int equal to id, length is minus 1, id is greater than equal to I minus 1. If d of 1 and d of I equals to then stack push of d of 1 and char ch equals stack pop char of if ch is equal to char 3, then index is equal to else ch equals to dollar stack push of ch else stack push of ch. If input char equals to index, then the index my index char at index minus 1. This is the parsing parsing is completed successfully. If not, the system has been beat out. If you want to continue or discontinue, the adjust type of 1 or 0 for no, and scanner is equal to new scanner system dot in y is equal to standard dot in while y is equals to 1. Now coming to the output, here we can see the output just we have run before. To enter the player, first we can see please enter the number of terminals 6, please enter the number of non-terminals 5. Once we have entered the non-terminal, please enter the strings of the non-terminals of the grammar E. Press all the terminals simultaneously. The terminals like A plus or minus and whichever required. Please enter all the non-terminals. Now we have to enter all the non-terminals like alphabets. For the epsilon using at the rate E of t, the null state will be accepted sing null states, and at the last entering the rows of the entire transition table, the null states and A of tab and null at the rate entering the rows in the transition table. The rows will be entered, and now here we can see enter the transition table. Now the row entries for the transition table. Once we have completed transition table, this is how the output which we are that whole transition table is formed. Once the whole transition table is formed, here the entering your input with characters, the input stack, input and output. You can see the stack, input and output, the whole transition, the input state, the whole from this is how the parsing table is successfully completed. If you want to continue, just type 1. If not, just type 0. Continue 0. This is how we have completed our 7th lab experiment in system software and compiler lab. Thank you.